Hey everyone, God bless you. Welcome to Better and Better Living, a Better Way. Welcome to today. We are excited to be here, and I am super excited because I have a guest today. Yes, I am super excited today for what we are going to be doing. I have our precious sister here that is going to be guiding us into what we have talking about today. So this is Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. Wealth and wellness. We're like, where have you been? Where have you here? You know, some days we do wellness, some days we do wealth. So today is our wealthy place. So we're going to talk about retirement today. And let me introduce you to our dear professional, our dear financial. Listen, this is my financial helper right here. So I'm going to leave a link also in the description below. So just in case you need to get in contact with her if you have questions, because it's not possible for us to kind of cover everything today, but we're going to try as much as we can. And I believe that you are going to leave here educated and informed. I always say, give me all the information that you can give me, and let me make an educated decision. Don't just, I don't just want to make a decision based on light information. Give me all the information. Let me be the one that will decide, because when you have the information, they say knowledge is power. So today we're going to be dealing with retirement. Fortunately, we're in a place where we get retirement. I feel for those that in countries where retirement is not even on their plan. So, but because you're here, because you're watching this, even if you're where you work does not have retirement plan and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to work even in America where they didn't have no retirement plan. So it's real, because some organizations, maybe one man, or small companies, they can afford all that. So even I used to work with a big company that didn't give retirement. 401k, no, they didn't give it. And when I say large company, yes, even in America, and they didn't give it. So today we're going to be talking about retirement. So please join me and welcome our dear sister, Ejiro Amufoy. Woohoo! Yes, welcome, my sister. So let's talk about something, and I want you to know, do we really need to plan for retirement?
Thank you for inviting me here today. I'm glad to be here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We all need to plan for retirement, because the traditional pillars of retirement are now in doubt. And when I say traditional pillars, what I mean is pensions and social security. So the government gives us social security, and your employer provides pension, sometimes the federal government and all that. But right now, you see, most companies no longer offer pension.
Yeah.
And social security, we know what's going on. It might not be around or available when we get to our retirement age. So now, what do? You can't depend on the government. Mm-hmm. You can't depend on your employer. So you have to secure your future yourself through personal savings. So, and to be assured of having enough money for a comfortable retirement, you are advised, as a rule of thumb, to have at least 20 times your income by the time you retire.
Okay.
So let's take, for example, if you're making $50,000 a year, for your retirement account, the target retirement amount should be $1 million. Wow. In your savings. You should have $1 million for you to comfortably retire. You're making $50,000 a year. So not having it saved enough. Some people, you see, they retire and then they come out of retirement to work, because now they are running out of funds. They know they cannot make it. They're living long. They're running out of money. So what do? They come out of retirement and get a job. So that's why you see some people in their 80s, they're still working. It's not because they were not retired before. Maybe they are out of money. They did not save enough. So another thing we also need to do when planning for our retirement is to consider our health. As we get older, we develop health issues.
Yeah.
So when you're planning, also put in mind that one health issue might come up. So how do you prepare for that? Because you don't want to be a burden on your family.
That's right.
You want to prepare for that. So we encourage people to think about long-term care. Long-term care. And what is long-term care? Long-term care is needed if you cannot perform 2 out of 6 activities of daily living. And what are the activities of daily living? You say like bathing, continence, feeding, toilet, transferring. If you
brushing my teeth. Brushing my teeth. So seriously, you actually are saying that we have or we must plan for retirement, if I hear you right.
Yes, we must.
And I heard you mention something that is very important. You talked about saving.
Yes.
$1 million. So that is very so important for me, because I've been doing wealth and wellness. I'm talking about people getting out of debt. And this is just for us to know that even though you're trying to get out of debt, just like she said, savings must be a part of your financial planning. So even if you're paying off your debt, you must put something aside. You heard her, 1 million. Where are we gonna get that? But
that's if
we
you
do
make
not
50,000.
If we make 50,000, so no matter how much you make, the key thing is that you should be thinking. Okay, so assuming you make 40,000, so if you make 40,000, that's 800,000. If you make like 30,000, that's 600,000. So if you make like 20,000, that's 400,000. So it's very important, taking from what you're saying, that saving is a key part of planning for retirement. So I'm hoping you're all hear that savings. There's no two way. We can't spend all the money that we have, because we live in a culture where all we do is spend, buy, and it's capitalistic. And Christmas is coming. You're gonna be eating the store and buying stuff that you don't even need. Instead of buying those stuff for your children, why don't you open an account for them? I was telling one of my friends, I was like, I've been being on him I just need $100. You have 2 children. Just give me $100 for both of them. Let me open an account. Let me start something with these children while they are still, I think they are both in middle school. I think one just started high school. But I said, you don't even have anything. If anything happens to you, you're the breadwinner. So just give me $100. And I've been on him. Just start something for these children. These are information that we, from where we are from, we really don't get it. We really don't know it. And so sometimes the parents become a burden to their children. It's not because they want to, it's simply because there was no retirement plan. That's what we're talking about today. So is it late to start planning for retirement, or what is a good age? Tell me, what is a good age to start planning for retirement, or is it too late to start planning for retirement?
It's never too late. You can start anytime you now that you've gotten the information, you need to start. So like the long-term care I was talking about, if you don't have it, you can always go get it now. If you can afford it, you can get it as a standalone policy, or you can get it in your life insurance as one of the additions to your life insurance. So they take a particular percentage out of it when you need it for long-term care. So you can get that now. You can also get life insurance. You can also get.
I'll have a question about life insurance, but before we go there, let me ask you something. I think we talk about now. Somebody that has a job, on your job, they give you this life insurance, because I think this is very important for people to know that you have life insurance on your job. But if you quit that job, if you do not die on that job, what happens to that life insurance? Tell people more about that.
Okay, most jobs, what they do is when you're working there, they give you the life insurance as a staff. But when you leave, you cannot take it with you. So you leave and you leave it there. And then sometimes because most of them is group in life insurance, and is usually term insurance. So they pay it out when the person dies. They pay the benefit out. But if you don't die there in the job, you don't get it. If you leave the job, it's gone. So now you are out of the job. You don't have life insurance. Then you want to get one now. You might be old then. So maybe you've been working at that job for 10, 20 years, and then you quit the job, or you lose the job. the life insurance is gone. You don't have anything for yourself. So what to do now is like, okay, let me go get one. It depends on how old you are. And if you are still insurable, because now you must have developed one health issue that the insurance company will now tell you, oh, you're no longer insurable. So what do you do then? You've lost out. Some people, and another thing is, you also need to look at what the company is offering you. Some people tell you, I have life insurance at my job. How much is it?
Okay.
How much is it? Do you know how much? Sometimes you ask the people, maybe it's $10,000 or less.
Wow.
Yes, depending on your level in the company. So will that do anything for you? So you really need to take a look at what you have, what they're giving to you. And the best thing, as I always tell people, get something for yourself.
Okay.
Don't depend on your job. Get something for yourself that you own by yourself. So even if it's term that you own, there are different types of term right now. You can get term with living benefits.
Okay.
So now it covers for chronic illness and terminal illness. So it's not like
these are just good information that people don't know. So I think I'm going to have to ask you to come back to our wealth when we're talking about wealth, to tell us more about the kinds of insurance. But I have a question for you. Is people say I'm investing, I'm buying a house, I'm investing in stocks and stuff like that. So would you classify life insurance as an investment?
Life insurance, I would say, is for protection. It's for protection. In case something happens to you, it doesn't insure your life. It ensures your family's ability to continue on without being financially devastated. So you're not insuring your life. You're just like leaving something for your family to live the kind of life they were living while you were alive, so they don't like suffer. So
you're kind of investing in your family's future.
Yes, but the IRS does not consider it an investment product.
Okay.
So we don't sell it as an investment. We don't sell investment product. Yes.
Okay.
So but it's very good, and it has cash value. It can help you you can use it to plan for your retirement. You can use it to pass on generational wealth to your family, and you can use it to protect your estate. So it's good, but it's not sold as an investment product.
Okay. So it's a good thing to have.
Yes.
And what you're actually doing, you're kind of securing your family's tomorrow, so that if anything happens to you, your wife, which is sometimes we have the widows become, just devastated. The children are just devastated. And the husband also, maybe the widowers do the same thing, because we did not do due diligence to kind of secure our families tomorrow. For life insurance ensures that if one passes away, the family's standard of living does not drastically drop.
Yes.
So tell me, can somebody in college, or maybe somebody that is just out of school, like the new millennial people, can they get life insurance, or life insurance is just meant for, mothers and fathers?
No. Life insurance is for everybody. You can get life insurance even for a newborn baby.
Okay. So
you're not too old, you're not too young. You can get life insurance as a single person, as a married person, as the breadwinner, or as a stay-at-home parent, spouse. So everybody needs life insurance. So some people think life insurance is just for the breadwinner or the family. They're the ones providing the money. So when they go, we need we need money to replace that income. No, the stay-at-home spouse, you might think she's not doing anything or he is not doing anything, but they need that protection as well. Why? Because that mother or that husband is taking care of the children. They are cooking. They are the drivers. They are the accountants. They do all sorts of things. You know what people do, stay-at-home people, you know what they do. They are your cleaner. They are all that.
Yeah.
So when that person is gone, how do you
Yeah.
How do you feel that the roles that person was playing? You
Yes.
need money. You need to get a driver. You need somebody to cook. You need somebody to clean your house. You need somebody to take care of your children. You need an accountant. See all the different roles that this person has been playing. So if that person is insured, that income kind of comes in. That helps for you to move on. If you need to get all these other people to do these things for you, that income comes in handy too. That money comes in handy for you too. At least you're not replacing the person, but it helps. Yes.
But it helps.
Yes.
It's kind of a buffer.
Yes.
So everything is not just thrown in. Everybody's just like the world is collapsing.
Yes.
Just because some little things or little needs that could have been met just by getting life insurance is not met just because we slacked, right?
Yeah. Even young people too, they need it. Young people in college, they need it because it's always good to get in life insurance when you're young.
Yes.
The rate is lower.
Yes.
The older you get, the higher the premium. So it's good for young people, especially if you're not married, you don't have any responsibility yet, you don't have children, you need life insurance. Start paying. Start paying.
So sometimes when you get it, you can keep the same rate till when?
Yes, you can keep it. You can keep it if you get it for, say, an 18-year-old, and they have all what you need. Maybe they have long-term care and all that, because you cannot have long-term care until you are 18. In your insurance policy, yes. So you have to be 18 before you get that. So if, for example, you get an insurance policy for an 18-year-old with all the riders, long-term care and all that, terminal illness and all that, they've locked in that rate. So except they want to add something or they want to increase the death benefit, or that rate is locked in. So yes, it's locked in. Yeah. So if, for example, let's say for an 18-year-old for a 200 policy, and you're taking, I'm talking about maybe the index universal now, and you want to get a $200,000 policy, you can get for $80 something.
Wow. Okay.
And that same amount of money for somebody that's older,
yes,
pay $200-300 depending on situation. Yes. So you lock in. So it's good for young people to get it. It's good to get it.
Taking from you now, it's even better to get the life insurance when you're younger.
Yes.
Especially when you're single, college, or or starter upper.
Yes.
And lock up so you all hear that. So if you're out there, you're in college, or you just got out of college, you just started a job, you don't have a child, you don't have a husband, this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. This information is not on the street. They're not going to tell you in school. I tell people that the doctors go to school to learn how to make all the money, but nobody is there to tell them how to spend it. How to, account for it. The NBA player, the NFL player, the, just name it, the celebrities, they make all the money. Sometimes you see them, they're bankrupt. Bankrupt.
Yes.
Sometimes you see them and, they die and the family is in shambles. Because information about finances is not out there. Unfortunately, this is a capitalistic environment. They know exactly what they're doing. The more people they can keep down here, the better. So this is information that the top people have and they know and they work with it. So now we're bringing it down to us so that also we can be informed and know, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I have to have. How much is $80? You go to eat, you go out to eat, you take you do what they call this is Starbucks every morning.
Exactly.
Someone was telling me how much Starbucks. I was like, what? $5, $7? What? By the time you do that 5 days a week, if you go to work, that's $35. So that money can be invested in your tomorrow. And so that is very exciting. So I want to encourage all young people to go ahead and start investing in your tomorrow. Not when anything happens to you and then you become a burden on your family. But if you already have life insurance, you don't even have to worry about your family being burdened by anything happening to you. And I so love the fact that I love what you just get now, that you can lock in that rate. Like,
Yes.
where else do you get locked in? Where
Uh-huh.
else? Where else do you get locked in? That you get something locked in until maybe 100 years old.
Yes.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So I encourage you out there. This is what we have to do. So one last question for you, because this information, like I said, is not out there. They don't teach it in the schools. There's really no financial literacy class. There's nobody telling them about life insurance. I went to school everywhere, back home, here. I did not get education on how to keep all this money that I'm making. Amen. But I don't need to keep it anyway. I need to spread it out, let it go around, because it's not my money anyway. But that's fine. That's just me. So tell me, do we need to invest, or do we need to get like a financial advisor or counselor? No matter how much you earn, because sometimes people say, like, you people are talking for the high earning people. Do we need to get a financial advisor on our case? Because when we're sick, we go to the doctor. So the same thing, that is, when we are sick financially, I think we need to, right? But tell me, because this is your talk. So let's hear from you, professional, talk about it.
Yes. Yes, we all need experts to guide us. Everybody. So because a financial advisor or counselor is someone who counsels people on wealth management and other personal money matters. So for those that can afford it, it's beneficial. But it's good to have somebody that you can talk to. It's good to ask somebody you can call at any time. Oh, this is what I have. This is the money I can invest this money. What do you think I should do with this? So many questions that you have. It's good to have someone you can talk to. But one thing is that you have to pay for it.
Okay, yeah.
Pay for it for the
Nothing
consultation.
Good comes easy. Nothing
So
good comes
so you pay a consultation fee just like you pay attorneys. But that's why
like
most
you pay
people,
like you pay the doctors when you go to hospital, you pay doctor's office, you pay what they call copay.
Yes. So that's why most of these financial advisors, they only deal with the wealthy. But there's good news. Yes. Because if you cannot afford one, there are companies out there that have advisors that can give you the same advice for free.
Oh, good.
Yes. And this is
so
where
if you can, send me a link so I can put it in the description below. So if you're ever interested in what she just said, because I think I'm interested in free, I do financial coaching too. I teach people how to get out of debt and stuff like that. The investment part is not really what I do, but if you want to get out of debt, you can hook up with me on one-on-one. We can listen. We can work together and get you out of debt. But send me that information so I can put it in my description box. I love free. But when you have all that money,
this is what I do. So
okay.
Yeah, this is what I do. This is where I come in, because we give you that information for free. We have workshops that you can attend online for free to get this information. So you don't need, if you don't have that money, you can still get the information. All you need to do is just be willing to listen and learn.
Okay.
And for free. And you might ask, so how do you make your money if you're giving out the information for free? Because these other people, they get paid consultation fees.
Yes.
So how do you make your money? We make our money when we give you the information. You use the information to make your decision. And whatever decision you make, you now get back to me as a licensed professional and as a broker. I connect you, the client, with the provider, and we're able to set up a portfolio for you, depending on what you want. Yes. So that is what I do.
That sounds really good. Thank you so much for taking time to hang out with us today on Wealth Wednesday. We're going to be having you come back with more in-depth information, because people have money, but we need to know how to manage it and how to spend it.
Yes.
That's the key thing. So I love the free part of it, and I love the savings. So many things I've gotten today. I love the fact that you have to save. I love the fact that you can start young with your retirement and lock it, lock it. I'm gonna get on my songs for that. Get it right now and lock it. And life insurance is a buffer for tomorrow, not by American standard, not an investment, but it kind of helps your family to be stable if anything does happen to you. And also you too, with the long-time plan that you talked about, that's a good one too. You know, and like I said, I never knew about that. And I've been working and I have life insurance bet. But thank you so much, Sister Cynthia Ejiro Amufo. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for
everybody, you heard her. Let's get on this retirement plan. Let's look at the key points today. Retirement plan is a must. And there's no perfect age to start. You can start, like you said, as a baby, newborn, earlier. The earlier, the better. So if you're working and you're making any kind of income, you are a candidate for life insurance to begin to plan your retirement. What your company is giving you will go with your company if you don't die there. You know how many times you change jobs? That's you change jobs. That's the life insurance the company offered. But you need something that she said. You need something that is your own. So I'm super excited about that. So those are the points I got. And then also you need a financial advisor or counselor. And our information is going to be in the description box. So if you need one-on-one on that, good. If you need one-on-one on debt, or working on your debt, on how to get rid of your debts, also reach out to me and we will be glad to help you, because we need people to get up the ladder. We want to get people away from the bottom. We need to get up the ladder. So thank you so much. We'll catch up with you again next time. Somebody just help me shout out and give us some love. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for joining with us. All right, everybody. And that will be it for today. See me again next time. All right. God bless everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.